Hi and welcome back. So today I'm sharing something that I'm so excited about. I have been dying to do a junk journal ever since I saw Doris Sanders make one about a year ago or so, and somehow I have managed to, you know, put it off. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Anyways, I've done one now and I'm sharing the process with you. So the first thing I'm doing is I have this strip from a 12 by 12 paper in the main scrapbooking kit from Coco Daisy, and I have folded the edges of the paper inwards towards the middle, and in the middle I have put some washi tape, and this together with a little strip down at the bottom creates a little pocket to put cute things in. I have no idea what I'm going to put there. It could be just tags, or it could be, I don't know, receipts or parts of stuff. I have no idea what I'm going to put into this journal. I'm going to use it for a trip we're making in a couple of weeks to Legoland, and I thought that a junk journal would be a fun way to sort of capture our memories. So that one is done, and then I've already prepared by assembling a bunch of papers and cutting them to size, and now I'm just making the finishing touches. And here, I don't know why I didn't want that top part. Uh, there's going to be a lot of peeping through parts of this journal, but yeah. And this is I think the planner add-on came in one of these polka dot baggies at some point, and I am not sure how I'm going to exactly use that part. If I'm just going to use it as perhaps a booklet, or just as is, or I don't know. But I like it, and the fun bright colors, I think they work very well with the other papers that I have, and I kind of like that crinkling sound that it makes. Anyone know what I mean? Next, I'm taking 2 of the 3x4 cards from the Day in the Life kit, and these are also going to be washi taped together. And they are, I don't know, they're cute. I like them. They are 2 of my favorite cards from this scrapbooking kit, and I think they could be used in so many ways. I mean, the front of the today card could be used for journaling, or just slapping on a photo, or it could be used in so many ways. And the same goes for the back of the other card. It could be used for journaling or cards, or just because it's pretty, because it is pretty. That's one of the things that I really like about the Day in Life cards, that you can use them in so many ways. You can use them just because they are cute. You don't have to do anything about them if you don't want to. I like that. And here I am also going to make a pocket, and I'm using my tiny attacher. And I think I have to get a new one because later on I kind of felt that the staples, it was hard to make it staple. If anyone has a good solution for this, I would be happy to know, because I don't feel like pounding my hand between each and every staple I put through paper. Yeah. And here I have the strip from one of the papers that I had cut to size earlier, and I wanted to kind of hide the back of the staples, or the back side with the staples. Plus I thought it looked cute. And in the pocket I'm putting one of the daily pages. I thought that would be fun for journaling, or for just whatever. I might put something else in there later on. Like I'm not kidding you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. And this is also some packaging from Coco Daisy. and I thought that it would be cool for journaling or cards, or I don't know. It makes, I guess, 4 pages in total. And then we have another paper, and I have just folded over a bit of at the bottom, and I'm just washi taping it at the sides. And I thought that I could put small things in there, or really big things like menus or something, or I never know I don't know what I'm going to find, so it could be anything. And I decide to cut the top off here, and because the front part isn't sticking to the the rest of it, I've decided to just washi tape it so it stays put. And here I can put small memorabilia, maps maybe. I don't know if you have any good ideas on what to put in a junk journal for traveling. I would be happy to know. I'm sure I could fill it up, no problem. But yeah, ideas are always nice. And then I have this 4x6 card from the planner add-on, I think it is. And I thought it would be fitting to use the map washi tape that came in one of the planner kits last fall, I think. I just loved the traveling theme of it. And I'm creating a tip-in because I love tip-ins. That's also, I think, Doris Sanders' fault. She's really good with tip-ins, and I think they are so much fun. I think that creating layers in whatever you're creating, where everything, you can't see everything from the get-go, like if you just quickly flip through a journal or see a scrapbooking page or pocket scrapbooking page, whatever you find. I think it's so much fun that when you go back and like go slowly through, you can find like tiny elements that you didn't see from the beginning. I think that's so cool. Anyways, and here I'm using that cellophane, is that what you call it? That plasticky thing. That's I got I finally I want to say about 5 things at the same time. Anyways, so I got some lighting. This is filmed during nighttime. Woohoo! And that plasticky bag was from something in that box that my soft boxes came in. So it's just more packaging. And the paper that I'm putting together here, it's actually meant for origami, I think. So it was very thin, and I used my scoreboard to create the crease in the middle, and it kinda, I can already tell that it was, about to crack apart. Is that what you would say? It was coming, it was splitting in the middle, and I thought that washi tape was cool, so I put it there. And then there's a glassine bag from one of the Cocoa Daisy kits, and another paper from the scrapbooking kit. And I've put staples at the top and bottom so I can just stick something in. And then lastly, I'm going to put a couple of pages together. And this, a lot of, if you watch Doris Sanders' video, you're going to see that a lot of ideas come from her, because this is the first junk journal I ever do, so I didn't really know how to put it together or how it would work, but yeah. My idea for the week on 2 pages is to use it as a memory planner, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make the spread beforehand or when I get back home, or how that's going to work, but my idea is that in the middle of this junk journal, I have an overview on our trip, and to decorate it like I would if it would have been my normal planner. So I think that's a cute idea or fun idea. That might be just me, but I do love planning, so any excuse to make another planner spread, I'm up for it. So I'm just flipping through the pages to see how the journal feels and if there's any adjustments I want to have done before actually sewing the whole thing together. If there's anything I've forgotten, and just to correct that before it's too late. I don't have any problems with overhang. I can't get it perfect anyways. I'm trying to get it as tight together as I can, and I actually think I should have done a bit of a better job on that. But it was very thick, and all the packaging, as it's very crinkly and it creates a lot of volume, I would say. So it wasn't the easiest to get it to stick together. I'm using some clips, big clips, bulldog clips, I don't know what they're called, big clips, to sort of hold everything together, because I'm going to use my paper piercer. And first I'm putting a hole in the middle, and I just have a bit of cardboard and my mouse mat, and that mouse mat, I don't really use it at my computer, I just use it for crafting. I think it's actually one of my kids that got it for something, but they don't have a computer, and when they do, that one will be too old to use anyways. So a bit of cardboard, something underneath, and a paper piercer, and you are good to go. I guess you could use a needle. I have tried using a needle though, and I must confess that it kind of hurt my fingers. Might be me getting old, I'm not sure. I much prefer having a paper piercer with a nice handle on it. And then I'm going in with a bit of thread. So I'm using a double thread because the one that I had was a bit on the thick side. And I am going in from the outside because I want my knot to be on the outside. If you want your knot to be on the inside, you start from the inside. And then you go up and down through the holes all the way to the bottom. And when you get to the bottom, you just go back up, and when your threads meet, you make a tidy little knot at the end. So it's actually quite simple to sew it together, and I didn't do it perfectly, but it's quite okay anyways, I think. And shouldn't people see that you have made it yourself, right? But it's no advanced sewing skills. I'm horrible at sewing, but this I can do without a problem. So I am going to tie those ends together, and I'm going to struggle a bit because first off, I left a too small tail, so I didn't have much to hold on to on the on one of the ends, and also I didn't want to put my head in front of the camera, so I did have to struggle a bit. Otherwise I would have just used my teeth instead, but I couldn't do that, so that's why I'm fussing about with that thread. So I may not have gotten a cute little bow, but I got a cute little knot, and that's also something that I really like, when there's thread sticking out like this, when stuff isn't, completely polished and finished. It's kind of raw, I guess. I think it's cool anyways. So I got a bit of thread sticking out, and that's okay for me. And then I am flipping through the pages to see if there's anything I have missed, or if, to see how it looks, right? To admire my own work, I guess you could say, because honestly, don't we all think that it's super cool that we can make things ourselves? That we can make like really cool things? I love that about paper. It's kind of magic sometimes what you can do with paper. Um, and I'm also removing that washi tape that held that plasticky bag thingy together with the other paper, because I wanted it to be loose. So I'm taking that off, and I'm sort of also cracking the spine like you would do, like I did in my Leuchtturm when I got that at first, because it's easier to flip, and I like it when it feels a bit more worked in, if anyone knows what I mean. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just giving it a bit of loving. And the last thing I'm going to do is to take a ribbon from the main scrapbooking kit to tie around it, and that one gets a cubed bow. And I'm also going to put it in one of those little bags that the day in the life kit and the main planner kit comes in, because I am going to use it for travels, and I thought that this would be a nice way to protect it. So bye for now, and thank you so much for watching.